quite ready to let go of summer, then stick around. I think I have a fun recipe for you. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan. Welcome back to my kitchen. You know, we're into August and summer's coming to an end. School's going back into session. Pretty soon it's going to be Halloween, then Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I'm not quite ready to let go of summer yet. As many of you know, I've been on a fat loss phase and I haven't been really eating any cookies or cakes or anything like that. But I came up with this really fun recipe that's high protein, and I'm calling it One Last Chimp. One Last Chimp for the summer. And the reason why is because I'll be using my favorite protein powder. Love my earthchimp. So many good qualities. It tastes great. It's sugar-free. It's got probiotics. It's got fiber. They donate 10% of their packaging costs to cleaning up plastic out in the ocean, which, you know, we have just a horrible problem with plastics in our ocean. It's not gritty. It's delicious. I can't say enough about it. So I'll be using earthchimp in the recipe today to boost up that protein. So let's get started. So there's 4 ingredients in these cookies. There is a banana, protein powder, peanut butter. I'm going to be using PB2 because it's less calories, less fat, and some chocolate chips. So the first thing I'm going to do is mash up my banana. And you want the banana to be pretty ripe. Next, we're going to add in our earthchimp vanilla protein powder. Then I've got some PB2, which is just powdered peanut butter. You could use whatever kind of nut butter you want, but I just like to use the PB2. I'm just going to add some water to try to get it to a nice peanut butter kind of consistency. And you want a consistency about like that. We're going to add the peanut butter mixture to the banana and the protein powder. So it will be a little bit sticky, but we're going to mix this the best we can. And it's going to take a minute. And you're just going to mix it till you get like a dough, like a cookie dough consistency. So you're going to have a ball like this, and then we're going to divide it into 4 sections and make 4 cookies. So I divided them in as evenly as I could, and then you're just going to press them down and get them into a nice cookie shape. And then you just want to top with some chocolate chips. You're just going to press them into the cookie. And then these are going to go into a 350 oven for 10 minutes. All right, let's get these in the oven. All right, here we go, finished product. Let's give these a taste. They look really good. I know they're good because I've made them before. So going in. And these are totally refined sugar free. So you get some sweetness from the banana, from the protein powder, and it's just a really soft, yummy cookie. Perfect for the end of summer. Just a little celebration. So the macros for these are really, really good. I've got them written down here, so I'm just going to read off my paper here. So for the calories, 146 calories, 3.4 grams of fat, 14.3 grams of protein, and 18 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fiber in that cookie. Now if you wanted to make it into 8 cookies, then just divide all this by 2. I'll have the full recipe and the macros down below. But to get 14.3 grams of protein and 146 calories, that is a really good ratio. And remember, earthchimp. You can't beat it. And I know some of you are leery of protein powders, but this is one of the best ones that I've seen. It's my favorite. And to get 20 grams of protein for 120 calories is a really good ratio. And if you're like me, you're trying to hit your protein goals, you're trying to build muscle, then this is going to make your job a lot easier. So I hope you give earthchimp a try. There's going to be a discount code down below and you'll get 10% off. And if you buy over $45, you'll get free shipping. And who doesn't love that? So if you like this video, if you learned something, give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with hashtag #OneLastChimp. And that way I know you made it to the end with me and I really appreciate it. So remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet. And what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you.